Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it's called the present. Hello. Hold on. I'll move my camera a little bit. I should have probably done that before, huh? Hold on. Yep, there we go. Now you see me and I see you. Hello, welcome to the stream. My name is harukazekitsune. And we're live on YouTube and on Twitch, as most evenings we are. And, we're back at it. Today, you're like pressing the wrong button. Today, I'm hoping to do quite a bit of wishing. Look at this. Look at this. We have 8 wishes, but we should be able to get enough Primo Gems for at least another wish. Hopefully we can get 10 wishes by the end of today's stream. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna pull. We're gonna pull as much as we can for Clorinde, and maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky on the first attempt. That's neither here nor there. How are you doing, Jelly? So let's go ahead and just get down to it. Now, let's see, what are we going to do? Also, I bit myself. I bit my cheek, and it hurts. It hurts quite a bit. We do have resin again. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing great. We do have resin again. How much resin do we have? We have 185. Do we really want to spend the first 30 minutes trying to get this? Maybe. Then again, I do feel like Nahida is already pretty powerful. Or we could also just go ahead and kick it into gear and go back into the questing. Oh, wait a minute. There is one thing we can do. The war games. We should have one more available. Oh no. Well, I understand the dilemma. Thank you very much for your great assistance, there, Jelly. Then I guess we might leave that for another occasion then. What the heck? I thought this was gonna unlock already. 6 hours? Really? It's at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. my time, anyways. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing else for us to do. Let's just dive right in. Hey, Catherine.
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Hello, you beautiful robot.
Hello, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think. How about this?
She's a
Please
robot.
attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
What?
Wait, say what now?
If
Nani?
it is possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
Yeah, the audience would definitely have a reaction of
I
sorts.
see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission.
Well, give it away.
In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
I think she needs to get her.
Any better?
She needs to get herself checked a little bit. Is that just asking for a beating?
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Yeah, don't say.
Paimon's gotta ask, just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Of course.
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually,
Eh?
I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
You're... That will explain it. You're not actually Catherine, are you? You're Nahida, right?
Oh, is it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
She can pretty much do it anytime.
From when she said, "Ad Astra Abyssosque." So it's been you this whole time?
Oh my god.
Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream.
Oh, do tell, do tell. So the Akasha can't take away the dreams of gods? What did you dream about?
It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except it was a happy one.
Everybody had a good time.
In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me.
I highly appreciate that, Jelly. Thank you so much.
Everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children. You know,
I just imagine that just Nahida just going...
Your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, but in reality...
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an
We
example of
pity
the emotion
you.
known as pity?
That's correct, dear Nahida.
We aren't pitying you.
I would say it is
Makes
pitying.
everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homiyanis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized.
My forehead.
However, since Elazar
Don't
is
you
a
dare play
manifestation of
tic-tac-toe
the
on it.
withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsulf's own withering. But for the moment,
I actually
top
don't
focus
like
should
my
still be
forehead
figuring
showing.
out what
I
the
really
sages are
don't.
up
But
to
like,
and what they're planning.
for proper, like, whenever I have to be
Who knows
in
what'll happen if
proper,
we manage to pull off another scheme like the
what's the word?
Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival. So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities.
whenever I have to be
As
in
for how we should pull it off,
proper
let's discuss it
communication
somewhere
with people,
There aren't too many
I'll
adventurers around
comb
here.
my hair to the side, but I don't like showing my forehead.
Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
That little sneaky sneak. Alright. We are going to the next step. Have we talk? Oh,
Let's continue our chat here.
out of the eyes of away from the eyes of away from the view of prying eyes.
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
If you can't tell, by the way, by the amount of tripping over my own words, I'm terrible at tongue twisters. Okay. I want to hear your thoughts. Says a key figure in the academia, possess a student, and infiltrate Sage's quarters. We could grab someone close to the Sage and question them.
I've already tried that. But all the key members of the academia, even the core of 30 guards,
That is the
intentionally
best kind of
avoiding their Akasha
mood.
terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me. Have you already caught the Sage's attention?
Resonator! Hello!
But distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their
Woke
minds
or
directly.
work? I think you meant work, right? Had to work for dinner? Wait, no. Wait, no. Woke for what? What's woke? Is that like pho? Okay, so it didn't work to possess someone in high importance. What about you possess a student and infiltrate the sage's quarters?
No way, that's too risky.
Hey?
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
I guess a student shouldn't be around certain areas.
It's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing? That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
A kind god. So then, if you can't do someone of importance and you can't do a student, what about... Why don't we grab someone that's close to the sages and question them?
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences.
Then we're at a loss.
Every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Ooh, that's kind of bad. Well, we're out of ideas.
Are we really out of ideas?
That's what I said.
You're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already. According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal. Okay.
So deny until something good comes.
You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously. Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved.
That's
but
us.
hasn't decided to side with the sages. You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots. Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Doesn't ring a bell, but sure.
Now? Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia?
Oh.
We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu. I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd.
I completely forgot about her. She's the lady that's with the old dude, isn't she?
Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
She's a bad egg, is what you're saying.
She was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries. The name Sataria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was
Bit
chosen by
pompous.
the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
Sounds like an enigma. So she shone so bright that she was given a place next to the sun, but she shone so bright She wanted to return to the darkness and shine even brighter than standing by the sun. But she couldn't give up being in the daytime, and she became ashamed and guilty and close. What? It sounds like she did something. It sounds like she got involved with something, regretted it, and tried to cover it up. This is no longer just a metaphor.
By the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here.
Is that what it sounds like?
But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sounds exactly the person we need.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself.
Hit her in the
From my
feelings.
past observations, Sataria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city.
And that's when we break. I mean, not break her legs, but just, you know, talk to her.
That'll be our chance.
And maybe break her legs.
To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Ho. Let's go talk to some of the vendors. Hey, heard that this lady's coming by. What are her weaknesses? It's not you. Hey. Is it you? Oh, it is you.
This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
Sometimes you have to break people's legs to make them speak.
No, I already have enough information on Sataria.
Like those jerks in the
The most
academia?
important thing
Gotta break
now
their
is
legs.
for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Like, what's her name?
Talking style and
Senora? We had to break her legs.
My poor lost lambs.
Maybe an arm too.
Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh?
What the heck?
Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
Of course, of course. In that case...
This little girl's creeping me out a bit. What the heck? What the heck?
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Maybe?
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro.
I might be a bit guilty.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Ooh. How about my prospects of love?
Love prospects? No problem at all.
Alright. Is that better be worth it?
The gods have spoken.
Oh, what do they
The
say?
truth shall be revealed.
And it is.
One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be? Harut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune
Well,
so
actually, You see.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Oh, oof,
Is that
that's good.
so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Heart and Mart on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Uh-huh. So what would Harut and Marut like to eat? Whoops. Wrong button. Sorry about that. Akim.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Samari City. So
Oh.
she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Minute details.
Ah,
Not my
dear
strong suit.
Customers, would you like to look at some pottery?
Poi.
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Hate to break it to you, but you're not.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him.
Oh.
After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his
Oh
leg.
no, he's already
Since
got
he had
pre-broken
already saved
legs.
enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
I see.
Guess I will have to go for the arm
We'll wish
now.
him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
That's crazy.
No problem. Rest easy. All our goods are sure to meet your every need.
どういたしました。よい。すいません。That should have broken. Is the next stall the store? Ooh. Oh. I mean, I didn't. I mean, I may have had a hand in the ladder falling and his dad falling off and breaking his legs, but we won't talk about that.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she
That was
always comes by
delicious.
whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
A little bit of Snoop here, a little bit of Snoop there.
It's
Gets to know
my duty
everybody.
to protect Samari's citizens, after
Nahida
all.
is a bit of a stalker. I don't know, it's just me.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ho ho.
Ah, that's right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering.
You don't
After
say.
all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia
well,
after their next round of exams.
Hopefully the basement is nice and comfy.
Admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
We live in Texas. We don't have basements in
Sure,
Texas.
But you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
Little
I
potties.
see. Guess that makes sense. Well, Good luck with your studies, Miss Chi-chan.
How is that supposed to help us? Oh.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
So, step 1, she goes to that stall over there to get readings. They're usually accurate. Step 2, she goes to see that guy because his dad is a family friend who is now injured and retired. And step 3, there's a basement and this girl failed her studies for the academia. I don't know how any of that ties in to what's her name? I mean Sataria. I mean, I guess maybe that one over there with the fortune telling does show that she's interested in that, and that guy shows that she's like a sensitive person. I don't know how this one ties in. Maru and Haru, also hi, my name is Haru. Yeah, we the cat and I share very similar names. But how does Maru, how does that tie in? I'm trying to see if I can figure it out before I continue. Like I didn't prepare. I wasn't paying attention on close attention on the first half of the quest whenever we went into the dream, and so now I'm like analyzing everything, going this is gonna be on the test. I gotta take notes.
So, was that everybody?
3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities.
And how are we gonna do
you mentioned
that?
that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
So she's worried about the future?
The guilt Sataria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
If King Deshret were to criticize Sataria's actions... yeah, actually, I agree with the first one. Oh, Jelly! Welcome, Jelly! Welcome to the Twitch chat. I see you wanted to join in over here as well.
So, how do we set that up?
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be weary of us.
Oh
and we may not
man,
get anywhere.
dual wielding?
But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Oh.
So, you mean you're going to possess
Oh.
those people we just talked to?
I guess I didn't think of
Possess them
that,
through
but
the
I
Akasha,
guess that would
implying
work.
we've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll
It's
get
kind
through
of-
to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
That's kind of
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these
weird.
people.
I don't
So
know.
they won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
It's a bit creepy, Nahida.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Wait, what?
Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them.
Yeah, the
As long
YouTube
as they
chat
also learn
is
Akasha
a
terminal,
bit
the
more
effect will
slow.
basically be as if
It's a
you
bit more of a
possessed
delay
them
on the
yourself.
YouTube stream.
That is pretty convenient. But what does she have to do this. Can't you do it yourself?
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
Oh.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
Oh, so now we have to be the ones? Oh
If
boy.
it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Don't beat
Oh.
yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone.
Oh.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
That's always the case with like streams. There's always a bit of a delay, just like build up in case like there's some kind of issue or something. I'm supposed to have actually like a backup in case like a stream fails. Never gotten around to setting that up, but there's always a delay. Yeah. I just realized why we had to talk to those people. It had not occurred to me that we were going to possess them and be the ones talking to Setaria. So I'm like, so now I understand. Oh, because I'm gonna have to remember those details. Ah, I paid good attention though. I paid good attention, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh wait, hold on. What time do we have to fast forward to? We had to fast forward to so to 18. The next day? Well, I guess that doesn't really matter. We'll just fast forward to 12 or 18. Yeah, that's fine. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Oh, bugger. So I guess I just fast forward to the next day. Whoop. There we go. All right. So we're going to possess this little girl. Jelly, thank you so
Here
much.
she comes. Satori is here.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she
Jelly
starts talking to her
_ castle
acquaintances,
just followed.
we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
I'm starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go.
Thank you so
Looks
much,
like they've
Jelly.
already
Appreciate it
started
all
talking.
so much.
Let's
Thank you,
find
thank you,
a
thank you.
hiding spot and get started.
Oh boy. Here we go. That little girl's not gonna know what hit her. Oh boy. So what happens to our body? Do we just pass out? Oh my god.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
I've had a lot to think about. The kitties are hungry.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong?
Which one's which
I
though?
always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Amaru, Tamaru. Nah, their names are Haru and Marut.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut
Little
and
darlings
Marut.
indeed.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
Yes, of course.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects.
Ooh.
But to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
Amen to that, sister.
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Also, I realized this is supposed to be the traveler, technically. Ah, the gods have spoken. Oh shoot. I'll go with the first one.
The gods are asking,
yo!
Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Oh, goodness.
Why haven't I gone home?
Hope I did that right.
Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Setaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
Jelly, you are the goat.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And
Well,
if I may
Setaria.
ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
Hey?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such demand of me.
Alright, well, we're doing good.
King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched me in this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Alright. Ho ho. She almost got us there.
Oh, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too.
Well done. Setaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. Has something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere
The second option did kind of trip me up. I was like, which one was it?
Aw, Nahida.
We gotta do it 2 more times. Oh boy.
Really well after all.
I really should have taken notes.
Taught theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Setaria.
Next one.
He's out of games now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
What is it? That's like Shikamaru's shadow possession jutsu.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Masonry work. Oh man, we got jelly on both sides. Jelly on this side, jelly on that side. I'm between jelly. Alright, masonry work.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
Well, he's feeling a lot better and he's walking more now. Oh. Yeah, we'll do that.
That's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off.
At least it's not like a Telltale game where it gives you like a set amount of time to answer.
About him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos.
Oh?
And has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper, and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
It's always a problem.
So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret?
That's right.
I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Oh wow, that's a bit
don't mean
brutal.
You've also become a believer of King Deshret?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Ooh.
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
A bit brutal, if you ask me.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Satari.
Ooh, that is the best kind of jelly,
But
though.
once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything.
I don't think you were.
Let's keep going.
I don't think you were here, Jelly, but I actually had flan on stream once. You're making my mouth water a lot. I love flan. I guess I'll take the opportunity, cause like.
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan.
Oh shoot. Alright, Shadow Possession it is.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
Oh, you have no idea. Anyways, like I was saying, what was I saying? We were talking about flan. I love flan. Flan is delicious, but what was I gonna say? I had a brain fry. I was gonna say something, but then the cutscene started and it threw me off and I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, flan is delicious. I approve of that as jelly. From this point on, when we refer to jelly, it's jelly. Is it? Flan is jelly.
Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
That's a good thing I paid attention. It's attic, of course. Just kidding. It's basement.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Oh.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Oh boy.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Traveler really is kind of a savage.
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed?
Oh.
You, who works side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please, please stop!
Who really is eating up inside her.
Even now,
All right.
Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push too hard?
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
We have to see whether or not
Mercenary,
she'll turn
you're
on
a
us or
member
not.
of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Oh.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price.
Wow, we're really messing with this lady's mind.
Sataria. You tread
I'm kind of bad for her.
path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Jeez, this is kind of brutal. I kind of feel bad for her.
Question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
I just want to break their legs. I don't want to break their minds. At least with broken legs, I can still live lives.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
It's not too late to turn back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
Oh, we're going a little too far, I think.
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation.
So what's gonna happen later on whenever she tries to talk to these people and they don't know anything what they're saying?
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival.
Masked dream harvest?
Project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
Tignari?
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha.
Keep things above the table, basically.
Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance? Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap.
Well, you say
I'm only
that.
suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean
It'd be the beginning.
For my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
Oh.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted.
Allow me to speak of our Lord and Savior, Nahida.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray?
The tiny cabbage.
Aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Adventure. Oh, next day. Okay. Ooh, achievement. Achievement. Ghetto. How many do we don't have that many still. We're pretty broke still, huh? I got barely 30. We got 3 of those. Don't have that. Oh. We're gonna do a lot of wishes before the end of this stream. Man, I really hope we can get enough to at least get another one. Anyway, so fast forward. What time? To what time? 2400 hours. 2400 hours. Right about there. Maybe that's the goal. That is the goal. We need 2 more wishes for that one. We're at 8 right now. Oh, it's this way. Oh.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right?
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Can't we just call her Nahida?
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the Academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
I somehow doubt that, but we'll go with that.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
And speaking of which, don't you feel like something is off? Oh. Tsubaki-chan, Tsubaki-sensei! When you say things like that, immediately I'm like, oh boy.
Off?
Something's gonna happen.
What do you feel is off?
Just feels too quiet around here. Where are all the citizens?
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual.
Kohai
If
desu
you
ne.
look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents.
Ah, yes, hold them hostage in their
I
dreams.
also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Oh no. Don't make me do tongue twisters.
Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Setaria managed to distract all the guards.
The piano in this is nice. It's making me kind of sleepy. All right, well, let's figure out what's gonna happen here. Oh man, do we just keep going up? I think we just keep going up, right? Oh, I guess I could have just teleported up here. Oh well. Why are there a lot of people here? Uh-oh. It was a trap, wasn't it? It's a trap!
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
That's kinda creepy.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
Oh, you.
The people of Sumeru City.
They're under mind control.
What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious.
Oh.
As you can see,
You're
all
the
these
one
lovely
whose knees
people
I'm gonna
now believe
break
this
the
traveler
most.
is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh dear goodness.
What should we do?
He's using
We're all
them
just
as hostages and
regular
weapons.
Leave
Meat
now.
shields.
We need to get out of here. What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
Eh? Did she break it?
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
Yeah.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
You remind me of someone I've met before. What's his name? Adam. Adam. You remind me of Adam. And we're gonna break your legs.
This should be far enough. Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is the heater going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
Honestly, I feel like since he can control the Akasha, he could probably also capture Nahida.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary.
He is number
Called
2.
himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Setaria did say that someone who once got expelled from the Academia came back recently.
Oh.
And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
Yeah, we should have probably assumed the Fatui
Now that
was
the
involved.
Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the Academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui.
Fatui.
But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
That's probably exactly what they're after, but let's find out.
Yeah, be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Let's go find someone else who might be involved. What's his name? Haitham.
You mean...
Oh, okay, well, Tignari works too. He's pretty smart.
Right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest? That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something.
Tignari.
No time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
Ikuzo. Oh wait. Oh, did that count as a... Did we get anything? Did we get... We did get some. 40, that's not enough.
Something on your mind again?
What if we go back and see if we get anything from there? Hello, Rima. Don't mind me. Add abstract Abyssos. Hello, Catherine. We just want to take commissions. Okay. So, can we... Oh. Eh?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Well,
Was that like another thing there?
thank you for complete...
Anyways. Ooh, 20 more. Oh, and then we also got some stuff up here. Eh? Okay. Oh, come on now. Will I get anything if I do that? Oops, wrong thing. Will I get anything? No, that's not it. What I'm trying to get is... I don't think I'm gonna get anything. Yeah, I don't think I'll get anything, so... Oh, yes! Oops, wrong button. No. Yes, there we go. Ah, it's only 5. Well, I guess that's better than nothing, huh? Okay. Is that enough? Oh, wrong button. Oh. Well, I don't... It's 160. Yeah, because we're still 70 primo gems away. Now here's a question. Does anybody know how long this next part of the quest is? If it's not long, then we could probably do it and then still be able to do some wishes, including with some more primo gems. But if we don't know if it's short or long, then I think we may as well start wishing. Yeah, I think that's the best option. All right, so we have 8 wishes, 8 opportunities. These are our first wishes for the new banner, and we're gonna be going for Clorinde. So let's start with 3 wishes, and then we're gonna continue, and then maybe we'll do the other 5 before the end of the stream. But let's see how this goes. Wish number 1. Nothing. That's a good old Skyrider sword. Wish number 2. Oh, I got something.
This is your team? Cool. I like the vibe. I'm Bennett, leader of Benny's adventure team. Any chance we could team up? Please?
So, would you call this good luck or bad luck? He's really cool, and I've seen him in action, and honestly, I am excited to have him on the team. All right, well, we have one more wish, and then we'll continue. We'll continue now, and well, we're gonna do one more wish, and then we'll continue doing stuff, and then we'll come back and see if we can get a couple more wishes in. Nothing. Go figure, right? Not bad though. We have 5 more wishes, and we'll be back to that. So we got Bennett. I'm sorry, every time I hear the name Bennett, all I can think about is Benedict Cumberbatch. Bennett.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
Poor guy. What's your weapon? Oh, you use a sword. Nice. What's your talents? Oh, wait, what? When dispatched on an expedition monster, time consumed is reduced? Those are the expeditions. I've never really done those. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm glad he's joined our team. Though I've heard some peculiarities about him. Alright, well, let's go and see our good old boy Tignori. Maybe he'll give us a little bit of advice. Actually, I'm going to teleport over here. And do a little bit of healing. That is exactly the peculiarities I've heard of him. His unfortunate fortune. Okay. Go see our boy. Oh boy, Tignori. Cole, what about Cole? Is she okay? No, what if she died? I'd be sad if she died. Why is it? Oh my god, why is it all frame droppy all of a sudden?
Quick, let's find shelter.
Oh, bugger.
Our mushrooms will start growing on our heads.
Hello? Ooh. These look nice. Oh, they're berries. There was a flower. Huh? Oh, there we go.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right.
Hi.
Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
That's a lot of knees I'm about to break.
Mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work.
Oh.
We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
Aha.
The outcast? An outcast from the academia?
Sounds like a good old friend, Doctor.
But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Yeah, what a jerk.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough.
Oh, will you
Get
now?
them!
Well, I'd like to see Troy.
You're up, traveler.
Yes, I am. Time to get breaking.
Following orders. New punching bag.
I'm the punching bag, guys. Oh gosh, why am I losing so many frames? Oh goodness, this is bad. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, what's wrong with my potato PC?
I see everything.
New punching bag.
Let the show
Hello.
begin.
Hold on, I need to tie you all up.
Everything.
Hello there, friend.
To ashes!
Commit it to memory.
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
Oh, is it now? Hello there.
Grow.
There we go.
That was pretty rough. Is that what
You're telling me? Did you see the frame rate there, Paimon? Ugh. Probably won't be long before we see more of them. Gotcha, Jelly.
Yeah. Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tighnari?
I can see him
Going up against
predicting
smart
that.
people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
If you're going against smart people, then all you gotta do is bring in the brawn. Let me see, did I get it? Gotcha. I don't know who this is. I don't want to accept it. But I also don't want to erase it because I'm like, what if it's important? Are you one of them? Do I need to break your legs too? Don't make me do it. I'll do it too.
Quick, let's find shelter where mushrooms
Oh.
will start growing on our heads.
Wait, what? Oh, down below?
A total of 5 dusk birds.
Huh? Bully, you won't believe how many knees I've just broke.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back
I'm
here?
so glad to see you're okay.
It's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tighnari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate
Not
other
enough.
people's tasks.
Not enough.
Oh,
It seems that carrying Irminsul is our only chance.
Speaking of Tighnari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh, Master Tighnari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI.
Huh?
He left? What? Isn't Tighnari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation.
I thought it was weird too. Master Tighnari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
That sounds interesting. All of them. Even my own, if I must. Okay, so Tighnari left without even giving a reason?
I only found out that he left
That
through a
sounds
message he
fishy.
left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tighnari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tighnari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI.
He was a professor of
research
some
base,
kind.
huh?
A scientist.
Gotta wonder what kind of research Tighnari just decided to work on all of a
Are you
sudden.
saying he once worked
Well,
for
we
the
don't have a lot of
doctor,
time, so let's
but
go look
eventually
for him at
left?
Party's DI.
Oh no. Don't push yourself too hard, Kale.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now.
No.
If you run into Master Tighnari, please send him my regards.
Just makes you want to just hug her. It's like, it's okay.
Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
Ah. Hang in there. Promise I'll destroy Urban's... Oh, not destroy, but save Urban's soul and break that doctor's legs. Do you want his kneecaps? Let me know. Oh. Oh, well, I'm glad that technology did not work for the doctor. I'd be remiss if I'd have to break his legs, too. But it does worry me. Why would you be going back to a research facility? The only reason that I can think of is he knows what's going on and he's trying to put an end to it. Navigate. So let's find out. Unfortunately, we got quite a bit of walk. I'm being so frame droppy right now. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. Capability, I'm a little jealous. I think I've said this before, but Hu Tao, oh shoot, brain fart. What's her name? Hu Tao and oh no, my brain is losing memories.
If you're not sure what to do next.
Hu Tao and Ganyu are two of the main reasons why I started playing the game originally. So Jelly, the fact that your brother has Hu Tao. I'm not jealous at all. I'm not jealous at all. Why would I be jealous? I imagine he must have gone busy. He's got Ganyu too? I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. Why would I be jealous? You're crazy. I'm not jealous. I'm trying to get the freaking thing and I'm... Ah, leave me alone. These guys are not fun. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, that's so fun. That's so cool. There we go. Here it is. Okay, that took more of... Oh! Oh wait, did Tinari come see Nahida? Get that viewpoint.
Wait! Look who it is!
Catherine!
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You haven't really been reprogrammed by the doctor, have you?
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Listen.
Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Big brain.
It's like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
I believe you.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well,
Clarification completed.
Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix.
Oof.
Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds.
So now he's
which
gonna be more
means
wary.
we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Well, remove it. Oh wait, no, she wouldn't be able to possess people.
How do we stop him? He's still at the Academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
So we need to hurry.
It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
That's a good question.
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in.
Oh.
You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
Now that you say that.
His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Something tells me he wouldn't mind beating up those academia jerks.
Please be careful not to touch the plants here.
I will touch the plants however I must. Huh? Who are you? Hey, oh! It's you again. How are you doing?
Traveler?
Yes. You. So we're on a mission to break some old fuddy-duddy's legs, and we're looking for Nari. Have you seen him?
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Glad to see you as well.
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the, what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Oh my god.
You did it! Congratulations!
I'm really happy for you.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
Something doesn't feel right.
That sounds incredible!
Grand Sage's kneecaps. I will be the greatest kneecap breaker of all time. Yeah, we're a bit in a hurry.
All right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you.
Oh?
Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights.
Okay.
My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
A direct connection, you say?
You can do that?
Nahida, this sounds like a load of baloney.
I've never heard of anything like that, but...
That's what I thought.
If you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Something doesn't seem right. Something's fishy.
I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
She doesn't have an Akasha on. Well, I don't know. This seems a bit fishy to me.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand.
Oh my.
The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My
Scaramouche
fury will never be quelled.
Listen.
The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world.
Burn the kid
and
down
laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear.
I like the evil laughs. I'm sorry.
The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Oh, is that what you say? Also, I'm kind of burned out that I tried so hard and didn't get you last time.
What was that?
I had another person whose knees want to break. Wait, what? Really? This is neither the Great Lord's consciousness nor King Deshret's consciousness. That's true.
Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him.
Pretty much.
But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within
Did
my
Fandango?
chest wasn't a filthy
Will you do
mortal
the
heart.
Fandango?
Oh, great and merciful God! Please grant me forgiveness and salvation!
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Peripurna life, but rather...
She's under some kind of mind control. Or she's lost her mind altogether.
Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom.
Calm down, we're just trying to help.
Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Oh boy.
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
Oh boy. I never know how to handle with this.
Wait, something isn't right.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. Oh boy, here we go. It's a trap. I mean, she's just a robot. The real Nahida should be safe. Well... Does she feel pain from that? Like the real one? Mitsketa. Yabe. Fandango. I hope. I mean, I feel like Nahida doesn't feel the actual pain herself, so that makes me go, it's okay. Plus, that's a robot. But if she actually does feel the pain, oh, that makes me maybe think.
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
What just happened?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed.
Damn, they really destroyed the Catherine puppet?
Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
Yeah, our minds swapped places.
You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
Yeah, that was a crazy experience. You should have seen it.
Then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes,
yes,
I
he
would have
definitely
never believed it. I don't
He's
think
joined the
this can
club.
be achieved with current human technology.
Tignari has
Also,
joined the Broken
while we were
Leg
running,
Club.
The consciousness in your
Breaking
body
Leg
told me
Club.
to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
It's in a code that only we know.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
What does that mean?
Everyone knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival.
Illusions and lies,
Didn't
dreams?
Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The moon refers to Nahida. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But
No, wait.
she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Listen, if I had to
Paimon,
break more
you
legs,
said sanctuary
we'll get the help we
Surasthana,
need.
correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Ding, ding, ding.
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself.
Have you?
I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Good, because we're gonna need your help.
Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Wait. Could it be that they're tapping into Ermin's soul to power that thing that Scaramouche... Dude, he's got a lot of names. I wonder... that he's trying to use?
Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
Oh. I guess it is.
Do you have any evidence?
Ooh. No, Hytham is already a veteran in the club of breaking people's legs. Just not our club. Yeah. Saw it from Hypatia, and then we saw it.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Kainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Di and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
Yeah, the two may have fanned the flames a little bit, just a little bit.
And the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene.
Oh, we'll definitely intervene.
What is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
That's what I'm saying.
Feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Well, let's head to the desert and find some answers.
Run over everything we need to know.
See, the part that worries me is that the god thing that Scaramouche is becoming is a torso without legs.
If you're planning to go into
How are we gonna break the legs of something that doesn't have legs?
That'll be your fastest route.
Oh boy.
Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
She can't because she's kind of trapped right now.
Hopefully
but
Hypatia
thank you.
will feel better soon. We're off then.
Maybe once we defeat Scaramouche, she'll get her mind back. That's a possibility, right? Okay. So we're headed to the desert now. Okay. Oh, it does have legs. Okay. Good to know that it actually does have legs. All right. Well, we've made it to the desert. I think actually... So I do believe we're going to go ahead and start wrapping things up for today. So apparently it does have some legs, but it's not going to have legs forever. We'll have to make some legs for ourselves. But yes, I think we're going to go ahead and start wrapping things up here. Of course, we still have wishes to do. We have 5 wishes. Oh, look at how close we got. Oh, I really wish we could get 60 more. Oh, what could be a fast way to do it, though? This Imagine Magic Star Picker. He's just standing there, menacingly. I mean, he was just standing there. He was just like giving us the eye, you know? He was just standing there menacingly in the vision. All right, well, let's do some wishes. Let's do some wishes. I don't think there really is any way we could get a couple more wishes. Hangout events. Those would be pretty long though. Oh dear God. Oh God. Okay, 5 wishes. Let's knock this out of the park. I have no confidence, but let's go. Alright, well, we got nothing on this one. It's just an old emerald orb. Alright. Number 2. The Pharaoh's Shadow. Alright. Wish number 3. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go! Oh. Another Pharaoh's Shadow. A Pharaoh's Shadow. Pharaoh's Shadow. Wish number 4. Deet, 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 deet. Oh. The Pharaoh's Shadow. Oh, I do love the Pharaoh's Shadow. Okay. Yay! Let me get Sparrow Shadow. That's Skyrider's sword. Okay. Bugger. Okay, well, I mean, we did get Bennett. It wasn't a bad day. It was a... You know what? You know, do you know how, like, when it comes to actors, you're never supposed to say good luck. You're always supposed to say to an actor, break a leg. So if you say good luck, you actually are, like, wishing them bad luck. So never wish anybody good luck. Don't ever do that. Instead, the best you can do is say break a leg or something along those lines. Some swords have a funny description. Ceremonial sword has become petrified over time. An ancient longsword discovered in the Blacklight Forge. Standard issue longsword of the Knights of Avonius. A reliable steel sword that Johnny Skyr once tried to ride it. Oh no. A reliable steel sword, the legendary Skyrider once tried to ride it as a flying sword. Who's the legendary Skyrider? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. I was hoping that I could find an answer to who the Skyrider sword guy is. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I just realized that, yes, from now on, whenever we do wishes, don't forget to say break a leg. Oh my goodness. That guy, Yang Xing, tried to ride the sword. Oh no. Harbinger. Sword that once shone like the sun. The wielder of the sword will be blessed with a feel-good buff. Feel-good buff. Which one? The Favonia sword? Really? Alright. Well, there you go, my friend. Ooh, nice. Dual blade silver sword. A sword for exorcising demons. Everyone knows it's made of silver alloy, not pure silver. Oh, boo. Dual blade. If this is enough, then make it up with valiance. Yeah, definitely the funniest. Skyrider once tried to write it. Oh no. Don't say break a hip or something like that, Jelly, because I actually once dislocated my hip. And that is an excruciating pain you never want to go through. We'll stick with breaking people's legs, and whenever we do pulls, we'll just say break a leg. What about these? Do these have any funny names to them? Funny descriptions? A weather script text of which is no longer legible. A cursed item eroded by the winds of time. Dim black a glaze pearl that is said to have the power to read the purity of one's heart. When the character takes the field, a heavy notebook filled with musical scores. And in swords, Woody Sir. Huh. I think an arm is fine. I've never actually broken a bone myself either. I just dislocated my hip. Like I think I was picking up some like bags full of stuff in them, and I like grabbed them and like threw them like that, and then just like searing pain. And I didn't go to a doctor or anything like that for like 2 days. I was just in so much pain. And eventually I did go, and it was just like, oh, you dislocated your leg. I was like 18 maybe at the time, by the way. This is a long time ago. I just gave away my age. Anyways, it was a long time ago, and yeah, it was just, oh, it was excruciating. And it was just as excruciating when they put it back in. Oh, no. I do. Like I said, we'll stick to breaking arms or breaking legs, but I don't know if I want to break anybody's hips. I want to see if any of these other ones have funny names too, have funny descriptions. No Slept Behind the Top Student. Carefully compiled notebook. I think the only one that actually makes me chuckle a little bit is the Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, just because I feel like that's a little nudge towards people that try to write books for the first time and it doesn't come out great. I know because I've done that. Anyways, we got our pulls in. We made it to the desert. Scaramouche or Wonder. You know what? I feel like the Wonder is kind of rubbing it in my face right now because I pulled out all the stops trying to get him and I wasn't able to, and now he's part of the quest here. That's gonna be fun. But looks like he's gonna be one of our main enemies coming up.
You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Get a free sword. In any case, that'll about do it for us tonight. Of course, we will be back. And, we will continue on this quest. I can't wait to break the doctor's legs. And I can't wait to knock Scaramouche down a peg. He seems kind of moody. But that'll do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you're over on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, share on social media. Turn on notifications with the bell icon so you know when we go live. Same thing over on Twitch. Thank you so much, Jelly, for following over on Twitch. We got Jelly following us both on YouTube and on Twitch. I do believe he's kind of the GOAT right now. Thank you so much, Jelly. I appreciate it very much. And also, don't forget to turn notifications so you know when we go live. And also for always helping Tsubaki Sensei. Thank you always so much for guiding us. And that'll do it. You guys have a good night. I'll see you in the next one, and sweet dreams. You know what they say, you can't dream in Sumeru, but you can dream every night. Ta-ta.